I would describe Cody as an old school throwback physical football player who maximizes toughness, work ethic, and talent to create the best running back in the country.
I mean, I grew up in a farm, in like a small farm town of just watching people grind, and I think it comes from my dad and people that I was around, different mentors that I had, that everybody had to get up at 4 or 5 a.m. and just grind and work and work and work. And I think I just kind of saw that at a young age, and I started implementing that into my life with sports, and I started seeing results.
Yeah, Cody Schrader is the ultimate competitor. Any setting in the classroom, on the field, he always wants to win, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win.
My relationship with Cody Schrader, first of all, he's my best friend. He's my teammate, he's my brother. But it started, obviously, when he got here from Truman.
Me and Nate Pete, RBs, man, we working out here.
Immediately, I could feel that we shared a lot of the same values. We had the same vision, the same mission for this team, for this university, for ourselves. So we clicked. And we pushed each other. Every day we pushed each other, we made each other better. We took it to the limit, and ultimately it paid off for us.
Cody Schrader, where you at, man? Let's go! What's going on? Appreciate the hard work. You've earned it. Okay? You did it in the right place.
You won't find anyone like him, and you won't find another story like his. He's just so intrinsically motivated. It comes from within. Who he is, it all came from within. He had a chip on his shoulder every day. Well, he had a boulder on his shoulder. He wanted to prove that he belonged, and he did.
I developed a brotherhood and a family that I was always yearning for, that I've always wanted, and I think that's what I did here at Mizzou. I think the cool part about my story is that I had to start at the very bottom and build trust and respect with everybody. I didn't come in as a 5-star with all this hype and all this stuff that people are like, okay, we should respect that guy because of what we've heard about him or whatnot. So I had to start at the very bottom and really connect with everybody, and I think that's why my relationships with the people that I have here are so special.
He's a guy who encourages our players on a daily basis. He's a guy who stands up and holds players accountable on a daily basis, and he's a guy who leads by example through his performances.
Right here, we're going to look at Cody Schrader, walk-on running back that's now became the starter. Really, really tough guy. And look, really looking forward to see what he does. And after that, the sky's the limit for Missouri.
Cody's not going to take no for an answer in everything he does. He will not take no for an answer in his workouts, in his football games, in school, in anything he does. He's not going to take no for an answer. He's going to work until he gets it or he takes it from you. That's Cody.
Another local kid back in St. Louis. He holds 17 school records at Lutheran South. Back to Schrader. Explosion of speed. Cody Schrader. Get in there. Touchdown Missouri, 37 yards.
With a lot of excitement and joy, man. You watch and hear growing up about the greatest show on turf and everything that's going on at the Dome, and to be able to do that in front of your city, in front of your family and friends, man, is just something I think I'll remember forever, and definitely will have a story to tell my kids one day.
My city, let's go.
We've taken every game personally. We remember what last year felt like, and that was a huge, thing for us in the offseason and the spring ball. And so now we're starting to get more and more success, but we're handling it the right way.
Quarterback Brady Cook said this team has been doubted and counted out. That something to prove is what they live by.
Cody Schrader behind him on the opening snap. Cook already on the run. He's got to use his legs, going to throw on the run, and got it! Complete to Schrader down the sideline. Wow. What hasn't he done today?
The leading rusher in the SEC is putting on a show.
Look at this. 300-plus scrimmage yards. Going back to Devin West, the last guy to do it.
I'm just going to be eternally grateful for the rest of my life to this university, to Coach Drink and this my brotherhood on this football team, because they believed in me when nobody else did.
Heart of a champion's all I know. They'll lift him up. You watch us.
Here we go.
Imagine that dream come true for that kid.
At the end of the game, we told him he was 20 yards away from breaking a school record. And he said,
We didn't build this team off chasing records, so.
he represents everything about us, man. You deserve a game.
What is the culture like, and why do you think he's been the right guy to lead you guys to where you are right now?
Yeah, I think the culture is just filled with a bunch of guys who want to win. And, we've been through a lot of adversity, especially looking at back at last year. And we brought a lot of these same guys back. And I think everybody has truly finally started believing in the process and believing in the core values that we have at Mizzou. And I think for us, it's just restoring the brotherhood has been a huge thing for us, because we want to bring back that brotherhood, bring back winning to the city of Columbia.
I think that Missouri is more motivated to be here than the Buck.
Don't say it, man.
They are. They're very motivated.
Don't say it.
And they're a great team.
You can pick the Buckeyes.
But I do think that the Buckeyes just have a little bit more talent.
It won't be easy, though. Missouri is one of the biggest surprises in college football, led by a former walk-on in Cody Schrader, who leads the nation in rushing yards per game. And Missouri's on the doorstep. Inside the 5 and into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game is Cody Schrader.
He said, if you're looking for a football player, that's exactly what I bring to the table. And boys, he put an exclamation point, the football player that he is, here tonight in his final performance as a Missouri Tiger.
He breaks the single season record at Missouri with 1,622 rushing yards. It'll be interesting to see what kind of glimpse Schrader gets from scouts here over the next few months before the draft.
I think it's a Hollywood movie script, what Cody's been able to do based off a belief in himself, his will and his drive and determination to be successful, plus his skill has created one of the best stories in college football. He's a young man who believes in himself but believes in his teammates, and it's that combination that's led him to the success that he's had.
The winner of the 2023 Burlsworth Trophy from the University of Missouri, Cody Schrader.
But the only thing that kind of I stayed true to was the work. I think the only thing that kind of follows work is results. And I truly believe that anything you want in this life that you can achieve, it just really takes the dedication, the discipline, and you got to love this game.
And we got to talk about Cody Schrader. Okay, I hate to read stuff as I'm on TV, but I want to read you a text I got from Coach Eli Drinkowitz. I said, give me something about him. His mindset is elite. He is focused on doing his job and not letting anything stand in his way. Multiple exclamation points. It's the same person, too. I love his humility. He is low ego, high output.
As kind of as I've grown up, I think I've learned that God will only give, as I developed in my faith, that I think that God gives people, certain adversities and certain situations to grow you because he knows you're built for it. He knows that you're strong for it. And I think that's what's beautiful once you achieve a goal, is that it really means something to me. Like when I came here and led the SEC in rushing and did what we did this past season, it's a different feeling when you've had to climb up a hill for 4 or 5 years. And I think it really helped just callous my mind, help build this mindset that I've had that no matter what adversity that I face, I know I'm gonna overcome it at some point. I just gotta stay consistent in my work ethic, stay consistent in my discipline and how I eat, how I train, how I am as a person, just different things. So I know when my moment comes that I'm ready for it.
The 49ers just signed running back Cody Schrader as an undrafted free agent. Cody Schrader's really interesting. The SEC's leading rusher last year. He's a great fit for outside zone running, and he's extremely decisive.
A lot of people never thought I'd be here. A lot of people never thought I'd get this opportunity to even play in the NFL or do what I did last season. And I think that kind of resembles what a rusty truck is. A lot of people don't think it's going to get from point A to point B. They want the Ferrari from a first look, but you want the guy, you want the car that's had a resume, that's had production, that's had from everywhere he's been, has been an outstanding football player.